And now, TSPN's local news with Alex Lane. Comprehensive news, because in today's world, you need more than just sound bites. TSPN, streaming on the World Wide Web, and now, news on demand at TSPNTV.com.
Hello, welcome back to TSPN TV News. Today we have with us Bill Slaton. He's a 3rd District candidate for Congress. He'll also be appearing tonight at tonight's Democratic Club meeting at 7 p.m. at the Amador Senior Center. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Alex, nice to be here.
Now, you are one of 3 Democratic candidates for the 3rd congressional seat currently held by Republican Dan Lundgren.
Correct.
What motivated you to run for Congress?
Well, you know, Alex, it's really about my background. You know, it's no secret that the economy's in trouble right now, and people are losing jobs, homes are being foreclosed on. It's a tough time right now. But what I've found is that usually when times are tough, there's opportunities out there. And when I look back at my background over a 40-year period and working in the computer field, helping government agencies use computers to deliver information services that people need, in community banking, where we looked at opportunities to help entrepreneurs and small business get the capital so they could grow their businesses and add jobs. And in my work at the public TV station, KVIE, and taking it from a small station to one that's very successful today. Mm-hmm. All of those were really opportunities where we looked at a chance to grow something, a chance to create jobs, and I think that there's an opportunity here as well, and I think I've got the skills to do it.
What sets you apart from your 2 competitors, Democratic competitors for this seat?
Well, actually, I would set myself apart from all 3. Both the Democratic challengers that I face as well as Congressman Lundgren. I'm the only candidate that has a background in business, in growing jobs, in solving problems, in the banking industry, in working to create capital that can help small business and entrepreneurs create jobs. So I think that difference in perspective, in having grown a business, in having worked in the area, worked in the community, facing issues in the private sector, like having to deal with getting health care for my family. Mm-hmm. Those kind of experiences, I think, will lend itself and create a difference in my background, where I can really provide leadership in Congress going forward.
And a large part of that business background is your current position as a director at the director at SMUD.
Yeah, I'm one of 7 elected directors on the Sacramento Municipal Utility District Board. I've been on for 7 years, and our district has done really an outstanding job. I think I've provided good leadership in taking advanced positions on renewable energy. We lead in renewable energy. And at the same time, our prices are very low, and people are very satisfied with the price we charge for energy. So I think it's a win-win.
Why is a new energy economy, creation of green jobs, why is that important to you? Why is that important for our district?
Well, I think it's important in several ways. First of all, we have the challenge of global warming, and we have to address that as a nation. We also have to address it as each individual community as well. And when we come out of this, what some people are calling this Great Recession, we have to have a new economy with new jobs, and green energy gives us the ability to be efficient and to have a light footprint on the environment. And I think that's really important coming out of this recession that we've had. I think a lot of the old jobs are not going to be able to come back, so we're going to have to educate our young people. We're going to have to train them all the way from pre-K through college so that they're ready to take those new jobs. And those new jobs will be, many of them will be either in direct green jobs, or they'll be in industries that can be profitable as a result of a reduction in energy cost and green energy.
Be more specific about how you would create these jobs if elected.
Well, for example, there are in the 6-county region in the Sacramento area, there's some 90-some-odd companies that are working in clean energy right now. We have a stimulus package that is out there right now providing grants and loans to companies in green energy, whether it be in wind, in solar, in biomass, and I think particularly in the rural areas, there's opportunities for biomass, and all of that creates good, high-paying, and high-skilled jobs.
Do you think Congress and the federal government are taking aggressive enough action to address environmental issues and global warming?
We have a bill that has come through the House, and we have a Senate bill right now that's being considered for global warming. We're going to look at the cap and trade system for being able to put essentially a price on carbon. We're in a race. We're in a race with the environment to reduce our carbon footprint. And I think we're going to have to work a lot harder at it to do that. We've done a lot at SMUD, under my leadership at SMUD. We've done a lot to reduce our carbon footprint. We're now going to be at, by 2011, we're going to be at 20% renewable energy, even above what the federal standards that are being considered. So I think we're doing that, and we're doing it in a way that's cost effective, because it's one thing to be green and have green energy. It's another one to do it in a way that is financially feasible and can allow our communities to grow and our businesses to grow without having exorbitant costs to pay. And I think we've done that at SMUD, and I'd like to be able to do it on a national basis.
Sure. Obviously, the economy is one of our biggest issues in California and nationwide. How do you propose encouraging future economic growth?
I think, well, a lot of it does have to do with this green economy and reducing the cost of energy.
So these are, it's really
they're really intertwined.
Yeah.
For example, it's been calculated that a 10% reduction in the nation in energy cost, just through energy efficiency measures, everyday things that are out on the market without even new technology, produces $100 billion a year in this country. Over 10 years, that's $1 trillion. If you remember that $1 trillion number, that's what we were talking about as the cost of health care.
Right.
So we've got tremendous opportunity to reduce the cost for business to operate. And when business reduces its cost, they can hire more people, create more jobs.
Another related subject, you said the current structure of our healthcare system, if left unchanged, will continue to bankrupt families and drain our economy. Do you support the President's plan for healthcare reform?
Well, I think I think we're coming in fits and starts to solve this. I think the basic principles that I share with President Obama, which is to have affordable access for everyone to health care. It's important to have no pre-existing conditions, being denied care for pre-existing conditions. We've got to focus on healthy people, healthy lifestyle. We've got to work on prevention. If we work on prevention, it's a way to reduce cost of health care, because we've got to get cost under control as well.
Okay, really quick, if people
Sure.
want to learn more about your campaign or support you, how do they get in contact with you?
Well, they go to slatonforcongress.com, and that's the website, and that's got all the different ways to connect, and there's Twitter and Facebook and everything else.
All right, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it.
Okay, we'll take our break. We'll be right back after these messages.